This is your teacher librarian, Miss Caroline. Welcome to a brief introduction to Destiny Discover, which I would call a useful alternative to our current library system, Volet. As you might have known that Volet can help us to find books in the library collection. Yes, I'm talking about all books, physical or electronic books, in PYP, Lanya, and first floor libraries, as well as teacher resource rooms and some classrooms. However, magazines and newspapers are not in Volet system because they will be given out every year. So, as I've noticed, Volet can be a little bit confusing to some library users. I played around with this alternative Destiny Discover a few weeks back. In this brief introduction, I would introduce some basic functions in the system to you. Of course, you're always welcome to ask me questions after watching this video. Okay, so let's get started. So, if you go to the Volet system, the first step is to log in with your username and your password. As a teacher at Kuei Shan, your username combination will be KS, your first name, your last name, all in lowercase, no space in between. The password will be the same. As a student, the combination would be P, first name, last name, again, all in lowercase, no space in between. And the password, again, is the same. So you can log in. Okay, so you'll be directed to the homepage of the system. As you can see, I extended the online school resources a little bit back in the summer. Most resources here are free. Okay, so if you look at library services, you will find Destiny Discover here. You can click it. You will be directed to another website. And again, you have to log in with the password and the username. These are the same as the ones you use for Volet. Okay, so you can click Submit. Okay, so now I have logged in. Because I have created my personal profile, so you can see my picture here. And at the top of this web page, you can see Search. And you can see recently added books to 3 libraries, popular titles, topics, and ebooks. Okay, so what I like about this system is that first of all, you can see, well, it's highly visualized. So I think it will be attractive to some visual learners. Even as teachers, I find it quite intriguing to see so many great pictures, book covers, and so on. And also, if some of you're like me, I am sort of like a reader who alternates between ebooks and physical books. So you might want to play a little bit with the ebook system. Okay, so as you log in, you can just open the book. And then once you log in, you can read online. Okay, so again, a few weeks back, I tried to see if I can read the ebooks on my cell phone, just as I read my books, my electronic books with Kindle. But I realized that it's not really useful because you cannot really change the font size. So personally, I don't recommend you to read ebooks from Volet system on your cell phone. But if you want to read on your laptop or you want to project the content to your students in the classroom, you might want to consider the ebooks. Okay, and you can see that you can actually play.
Comma 8. Collateral murder
So
since
the
going
book-
public with WikiLeaks in December 2000.
So the book becomes an audio book. Okay, let's go back to Destiny Discover. Okay, so let's see if I want to find a book. You go to the top, you enter the keyword. And so, for example, this one is a newly added book to Lanya Library, Anthem, written by a Russian American writer, Ayn Rand. So if you click the book title, you can see information that you need about the book. For example, a brief introduction. If you want to create a book list for yourself or for your students, you can add it to collection. If you want to share the book to a friend, a student, a fellow teacher, you can see the shared link or QR code. If you want to cite this book, so here we go. There are 3 different formats: MOA, APA, and Chicago. I think it would save you or students a lot of time if you are aware of this citation function, so you don't have to type all the time. Anyways, so if you scroll down, you can see more information, publication information about the book. If you're avid, you can add some reviews to the book to recommend the books to our readers. You can click Explore, so you see more information about subjects. And then you can click Copies to see how many copies are there of that single book in our system. You see the code number, the barcode, the status, and the sublocation. All right, so what if you are basically located at Kuei Shan, you don't have time to go to Lanya, but you really want to read this book? Okay, so what you can do is you click Hold. Okay, so it will tell you that the book is available until a certain date. So, as your teacher librarian, Judy and I, we will receive a notification when we log into Violet's system. Okay, so for example, so I'll see Anthem and the patron who submitted the hold. Okay, so we will try our best to bring the books from Lanya back to Kuei Shan to you, but you have to give us some time because we don't go to Lanya every day. Okay, so back to Destiny Discover. Okay, so here you can play around a little bit with some functions here. You can click collections. So I haven't really figured out what's going on with collections, but it seemed to me that because Follett is used by many international schools, not only us, but some international schools here in Taiwan and also elsewhere. So I am assuming that the public collections here can link us to international users or readers of this system. So I think it might be useful for some of you if you want to expand your reading, your interest, like what I usually do. All right, so this is a brief introduction to this new system. Again, feel free to ask me questions, and I'll try my best to answer your questions and introduce you to more library resources in the near future. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.